Hey, it's Yaminah with another segment of I Got Issues. Today I want to talk about the justice system. So I have a friend who has two boys and with two different mothers, and he wants to be a part of his son's life. Unfortunately, the women do like so many women do when they get hurt for whatever reason. They take out their frustration on the man, and what they don't realize that they're actually hurting the child. So this guy is one in a million. I mean, this guy will turn over rocks to do what he needs to do to take care of his children. So the eldest one, the mother has forbade him from seeing the child. She's in a different state. She has pretty much brainwashed the little boy, and no matter what he does, the little boy is not receptive to him. But that's okay because karma is a bitch. The second one is still underage, and the mother moved him from Georgia to Texas, and he hired an attorney, went to Texas to try to get custody of his child, and the judge threw the case out because the attorney he hired did not do their due diligence and completed the necessary forms that needed to be filled out so that the case could be transferred over to Texas. Here's my issue. First of all, the child does not have his last name because she was married at the time, so the child got the husband's name. The husband died, and the child now is getting Social Security. But she had the audacity to come to Georgia and open a paternity case here, listing this guy as the father. He went through the due diligence to do the blood test. DNA proves that he is the father, but yet the judge will not give the little boy his name. So now the mother is double dipping. She's getting child support from his biological father, which was proven in Georgia code. She's also getting Social Security benefit off of the ex-husband who died, who is not the boy's father. So at what point does Social Security sit up and say, we're being defrauded, let's look into this a little closely and fix this? That man needs to have access to his child. He loves his child. He wants to be a part of his child's life, but the mother is being vindictive and not allowing him to be a part of the child. And the court is helping her. I don't understand. The judge who listened to the case here in Georgia, the mere fact that the blood test came back and proved that he is the father gives him all the right to now have that child carry his name. For her to say stupidness like that's the only name the little boy knows, no, it's not. The boy knows who his father is. The man's been in his life since he was about 3 or 4 years old. So why can't he not now be embraced? And he wants to be with his dad. The courts need to look at this situation and they need to fix it. This woman is committing fraud. She's getting child support from the biological father, and she's also collecting death benefit from her dead husband for the one child. And then on top of that, she's not allowing him to see his child. When there's so many men out there who have no problem walking away from their responsibility, and you find one who does want to sit up and take notice, why is he being penalized? We talk about deadbeat dads all the time. But what about the handful who is doing everything in their power to be that role model in their child's life? And yet society, the courts are not allowing him. I used to have a lot of respect for judges. I don't anymore. I used to think that judges had a manual that they had to consult that gave them the answer for every single case, so they always come to the same conclusion. I discovered that's not true. Judges use their own personal judgment at times to come up to a decision. This judge who's refusing to let this father give his name to his son probably have some issues of her own, and she's preventing this. That's not fair. It's just like being a jury. When you go in, they tell you you have to listen to the facts, the whole facts and just the facts. You can't bring any outside things to prejudice your decision. Then judges also need to be admonished of the same thing. They need to make ruling based on the facts, the whole facts, and nothing but the facts. I'm just saying, I got issues. What about you?